The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
The following is a special presentation of the WKLM Sports Department.
It is time for boys high school basketball, West Holmes v. Ashland, and here is Jake Seidel.
Well, thank you very much, Phoenix, and welcome into the dungeon here on Cheerleader Senior Night as the West Holmes Knights host the Ashland Arrows in an OCC contest. Stay tuned. We'll talk with Knights head coach Coach Belden coming up next on the pregame show.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Matt Miller, president of First Federal, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Millersburg Tire Service is open for business. That's right. When you finally dig out of the snow and realize your tires just aren't up to par, it's time to head to Millersburg Tire Service. They still have winter tires in stock, and if they don't have what you need, they can get it the next day. Plus, they've got a great selection of light truck and SUV tires, and even tire chains ready to go. Find them on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Proudly celebrating 73 years of business this February. Open today through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Millersburg Tire Service. When winter hits, they're ready.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Home Siding Contractors.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Jake Saddle here with West Holmes head coach Ben Belden. And Coach, you got Ashland for the second time this year. Looking back at that game up in Ashland earlier this season, it was a game that was real close. You stuck with Ashland until about the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the games that we kind of look back and we talk about a little bit. We talk about some of the games that, we're trying to be competitive in every game, and we felt like that was one of the ones where we were the most competitive. We had a little bit of success. We're a little bit guilty sometimes of playing really hard when the shots are falling and not playing particularly hard and smart when they're not. That was a game where the shots got fallen a little bit, and, we picked it up on defense a little bit. They had a couple of really good individual performances that ultimately were too much for us, but, we talk about that game often in terms of how hard we played from start to finish and the positive things we did. So we're hoping to build on that, and, we've got a couple guys, continuing to just step into some new-ish type roles as the season evolves. So we're just hoping that, like I say, we can continue to be competitive, and hopefully that ends in a win for us.
Well, Coach, talking about players kind of stepping up, you took one on the chin against Triway when you had a few players unavailable, but you had some guys step up into those roles when they got their opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime, that game we started, we were without three starters. We started three new guys. With Cooper being out, Billy being out, and then Coy had been sick the day before, so he didn't start but ultimately played. But, it maybe wasn't a little bit of a surprise, too much of a surprise, I guess I should say, that our first quarter wasn't very good. If you look at the second and third quarters of that game, actually it was 35-34 Triway just in those two quarters. So, again, we take away a little bit of a slow start. We had to adjust a little bit to Triway's speed and what they were trying to do. But once we did, I felt like we played really well. And then, like I say, a lot of things to hang your hat on. Marshall Yoder played really well for us. Preston Troyer got to 14 points, got a few three-pointers to go in. I've seen that from Preston Troyer in practice all year long. It was nice to see a few of them fall in a game. So, like I say, as we get closer to the tournament and, down the stretch of OCC play here, having those guys able to do that so that when we do get a full 1 through 8, varsity-wise, we also had a couple of freshmen who stepped in and played some nice minutes with Hudson Flanders and Cole Troyer. So, we're trying to put it all together so that we're as deep as we possibly can be here coming up in the postseason and down the stretch.
Well, Coach, when you have Ashland tonight, what's kind of the message to get your guys to start out fast tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we know how fast they're going to play. I mean, they play very similar to Triway and very similar to what we're trying to do. So, not be reactionary. That's kind of the big thing is, we need to set the tone. We need to understand what to expect. We need to get going in warm-ups a little bit harder, a little bit faster so that, we are ready to play from the opening tip and you're not down 10, 12 points in the first quarter like we were against Triway and ultimately lost by 20 or something. So, just let the game come to you, but play whatever mistakes you're going to make in the first quarter, at least make them really, really fast.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Stay tuned. More to come with the pregame show here on WKLM.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Home Siding Contractors. At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Schlabel Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Schlabel knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Get a sweetheart of a deal now through February 28th at Village Motors in Millersburg. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and all month long, our service department has deals your car is going to love. Ask about our Gas Works package. Up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil and filter, tire rotation, brake and multi-point inspection, fluid top-offs, battery test, and a check of filters, belts, and hoses, all for $49.95. Our diesel package includes all that, plus up to 13 quarts of oil and filter for only $99.95. Find your next ride at villagemotorsinc.com and visit us on Worcester Road in Millersburg.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
Around the world at WKLM-FM.com. Also on the WKLM YouTube channel tonight, our producers Jaron, Aber, and Abby Jones, who I am just going to continue to call you Abby so I don't screw up your name on air. She's running our camera tonight. Thanks for that, Abby. As we finish up the JV game, it is senior night tonight, Don. Of course, no West Holmes basketball seniors, but 2 cheerleaders are going to be honored here this evening.
Yeah, that three senior cheerleaders, Aubrey Young, Jenna Zimmerly, and Peyton Morris will be honored tonight for their cheering expertise.
As we looks like we're going to get going here, we'll go ahead and hand things over to our public address announcer.
Attention fans, we would like to direct your attention to midcourt, and we would like to recognize our senior cheerleaders this evening. First we have Peyton Morris. Peyton is escorted by her mother Susan Lowe and her sister Cody Morris, who is carrying a photo of her late father Jeremy Morris. Peyton's favorite sport memory was youth night. Being able to teach the little girls and seeing the smiles on their faces is the best. They love to show off, and seeing them be so confident in themselves is awesome. It's an honor to have such a good bond with them. Her future plans are enlisting in the Army National Guard, going to college at Ashland University for criminal justice, and becoming a corrections officer. Her advice to younger players: always show up and push yourself to be the greatest version of yourself. Never give up, keep going. She'd also like to thank her coaches, Beth and Raven, for always believing in me and pushing me. I'd like to thank my teammates for supporting me always. I'd also like to thank my mother, sisters, and boyfriend for showing up to my games or competitions and never doubting me. Peyton Morris. Next we have Aubrey Young. Aubrey is escorted by her mother Kim Young and her father Chris Young. Her favorite sports memory: beating Worcester during football season while wearing number 78's jersey and cheering him on when he got a huge sack. Also messing around with Hannah and Brindley every game. Her future plans are to go to Ashland University with a double major in primary education and an intervention specialist. Her advice to younger players: never take anything meant to be fun too serious, except for yellow snow. take that seriously. She would also like to thank her friends and family for supporting me throughout everything, especially my mom and dad. Thank you, Beth and Raven, who welcomed me with open arms and pushed me to be my best. My cheer and bowling teammates for dealing with me, the Sowers and Medley families for treating me and supporting me like I was their own. And a special thank you to my butcher and the band, the players and coaches and Knight Nation. Abrielle. And our last senior cheerleader for tonight, Jenna Zimmerly. Jenna is escorted by her mother, Sarah Zimmerly, and her father, Chad Zimmerly. Her favorite sports memory: talking while stretching at practices and having fun on the bus to competitions. Her future plans are to attend OSU ATI for animal sciences with a pre-vet track. Her advice to younger players: don't rush it. It goes fast, so don't get caught up in drama because these girls are going to become some of your best friends. She would also like to thank her coaches, Raven and Beth, for helping me grow and welcoming me to West Holmes. I would also like to thank McKelvey for being there for my first day at West Holmes. I am grateful for all the memories her and I have made throughout the years. Jenna Zimmerman.
And I think every year when we get to, got to unmute us for the radio side there, Don. I think every year when we get to senior night, we always talk about how much it means to for the basketball players. And I apologize, it seems we have a little bit more from the cheerleaders.
Yeah. I mean, this, as a player, as a coach, I mean,
Okay, I think we're good now, Don. We talk about the players every year at senior night, but the cheerleaders, they're putting in just as much effort out here.
Oh, absolutely. And our cheer team down here, cheerleaders, have done extremely well. You know, they go and they enter into that state tournament cheer team, and they've actually done fairly well here in the last few years.
So we thank all those three senior cheerleaders for everything they've done for West Holmes over their careers. We'll go ahead and take another timeout, then Don and I will come back. We'll continue to set up this matchup between West Holmes and Ashland here on WKLM.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
My name is Dr. Richard Mulcahy. I have 30 years experience as being a chiropractor. My specialty is spinal decompression therapy. Right now, for the next month, I'm offering a free consultation and examination for anyone who's interested in seeing if I can help them. I'm also offering a $37 visit, which would be a consultation and examination and trial treatment of decompression therapy. You can take advantage of that offer. Just call 330-741-0779. 330-741-0779. 330-741-0779.
During this timeout, we at Dr. Brad Welsh and Associates want to thank our patients for the past 30 years for being part of our dental family. Dr. Welsh, Dr. Bostic not only provide routine dental procedures, they also offer advanced dental care, including braces, clear aligners, root canals, wisdom teeth removal, implants, and emergency care. New patients are always welcome. To schedule an appointment, please call us at 330-674-4876 or visit us online at drbradwelsh.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Millersburg Tire Service is open for business. That's right. When you finally dig out of the snow and realize your tires just aren't up to par, it's time to head to Millersburg Tire Service. They still have winter tires in stock, and if they don't have what you need, they can get it the next day. Plus, they've got a great selection of light truck and SUV tires, and even tire chains ready to go. Find them on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Proudly celebrating 73 years of business this February. Open today through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Millersburg Tire Service. When winter hits, they're ready.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Welcome back to the Dungeon. Jake Seidel, Don Hall with you for this one. West Holmes, a record of 4-13 on the season, 1-9 in the OCC. Coming off a 72-49 loss to Triway here on the third. Don, let's talk a little bit about that game. You're missing two of your starters in that game, or three of your starters to start the game, then two for the entire game. But we saw some players step up and kind of take charge trying to fill those holes.
Oh, absolutely. I thought Marshall Yoder and Quincy Camacho came in and gave just really great minutes. Grew up that game a little bit. I mean, and you had some freshmen come in. Cole Troyer, Hudson Flanders came in, got some minutes. Jackson Baker, I think even Colton Tiger got in there. So it's good to get those freshmen in when you can.
Meanwhile, Ashland, they're coming off a 34-point win over Clear Fork. And before that, a conference loss to New Philly, 60-44. And right before that one, a 97-93 triple overtime win against Mansfield Senior, because the top of the OCC is insane right now. And I don't think we're going to know who's the OCC winner until all the games have been played.
That is so true. What is it? Dover's on top right now, and
Dover's,
I think Ashland one game behind. Is that correct?
I've got my paper. We'll make sure I have my paper. So we look at the OCC. Dover is 9-2. Ashland is 9-3. Senior is 8-4. So there is a chance that Senior and Dover playing tonight that Ashland could be in a tie for first place, or they'd be alone for first place if they win against West Holmes tonight and Dover falls to Mansfield Seniors. So interesting dynamics atop the OCC, but you look at that Dover, Ashland Senior, and even New Philly at 7-4. The top four teams in the OCC are probably the best top four of any conference in the Northeast Ohio area.
Yeah, it's the OCC is a traditionally strong conference, and especially in boys basketball, and it's shown it this year. The parity of it is even getting better. So when you got four teams at this case at the end of the season, close to the end of the season, vying for that first place ticket, I mean, that's incredible. And I'll tell you what, West Holmes would love nothing more than just ruin Ashland's chances.
Let's take a look at the last time these two teams play. Ashland gets a win 77-62 over West Holmes in Ashland earlier this season. And it was the Knights held Gunnar Lacey to just 2 points in that game. We might have some news come up about that here in a little bit, but Gabe Baif had himself a game, 32 points in that matchup. And Paxton Ediger ended up scoring his 1,000th career point in that game, adding 24. But Nate Sprang had 23, and Keston McKinney had 12 in that game for West Holmes.
Absolutely. That's one thing. West Holmes came out. They didn't have a great start, especially in that first quarter, and but they battled, and so it wasn't sort of a game breaker, if you will. But they did play hard the whole game, and they were making some shots, and so that was good to see. But I'll tell you what, Ashland just shot phenomenal. They shot 43% on threes that game, and it was incredible. And I'll tell you, Baith himself shot 50%. He was 6 of 12 from behind the arc.
You were up watching that game that Troy and I called, and I think we were just all amazed on how Edgar looked in the second half. We knew he needed 13 points in the second half to reach the 1,000 mark, but he just came out with a fire lit underneath him, and he was a big part. They were able to maintain that lead, and Ashland was able to get the win.
Well, yeah, that's true. And one thing that Edinger did is he got to the free throw line a lot. I'm not sure exactly how many free throws he and Baith shot, but I'm sure they were both in double digits for attempts. I'm almost positive they were.
I have it right here. Baith was 6 of 6 from the stripe. Okay. Edinger was he was 9 of 11.
9 of 11. So he has that knack of getting to the charity stripe, and that's by getting the ball and doing a lot of pump fakes, maybe jab steps, and then getting into the key.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and continue to set up matchup number 2 here on WKLM.
For 125 years, the Kilbuck Savings Bank has been right here, helping neighbors build homes, grow businesses, and plan for the future. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our story isn't just about banking, it's about people. Generations of families who've trusted us to be there through every milestone, 125 years strong, and still putting our community first. Visit KilbuckBank.com or stop by your local branch today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
If you own an SUV or light truck, finding the perfect tire just got a whole lot easier. Let Holmes Tire Incorporated show you what the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56 can do for your daily drive. Stop by today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56. Call Holmes Tire Incorporated in Millersburg at 330-674-0025 or their other location in West Salem, 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811 in Loudonville, 419-408-3607.
Technology shouldn't slow you down. It should move you forward. Hi, this is Ryan Taggart with LodgeVision Technologies, and we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. We know small business challenges because we've lived them, and we are here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first for our clients and our team. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and real care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies. Local IT, real solutions, people first.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
And I'm alongside Scott Rohde from Rohde's IGA, and they're helping you get ready for this.
Hold on, wait a minute, Matt. I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to say that.
What are you talking about, Scott? You mean I can't say this Sunday is this?
No, we can't say that. It's copyrighted.
All right, now I get it. But I can say that Rohde's IGA has all the items you need for your big game parties this Sunday, right?
Sure can, and great sale prices, too.
All right, stop in now through Sunday and get ready for this.
Matt, not again.
Sorry, I mean the big game at Rohde's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Well, we talked about the OCC standing. Let's take a look at our teams around the area. Danville and Highland, both 15-3. How about those Blue Devils? Interested to see how they look once we get to tournament time.
I'll tell you what, Coach Proper's got them rolling down there.
After that, Central Christian, they're having another good season, 12-5. Triway 9-9. Waynedale 9-8. They've had a nice little turnaround in the second half of the season. West Holmes again 4-13. Garraway 2-17. Loudonville 1-17. In the OCC, Dover's in first at 9-2. Ashland's at 9-3. Senior 8-4. New Philly 7-4. Worcester 4-8. Madison 3-7. Lex 3-7. Boy, they've had a tough go of it this season. And West Holmes 1-9. Other area games tonight. Highland is at Claymont. You can catch that one on the WKLM YouTube channel as well. You can pull both of us up. Just make sure you keep our game as the one that's playing audio. Isn't that right, Don?
That's correct.
Garraway's also at Sandy Valley. Chippewa hosts Waynedale. Triway's at Fairless. Loudonville hosts Northmore. Central Christian and Mansfield Christian. That could be an interesting matchup between those two. Danville's at East Knox. Dover hosts Mansfield Senior. Lexington's at New Philly. Worcester hosts Madison. Indian Valley's at Tusky Valley. Fort Fry's at Ridgewood for senior night. And a quick shout out to Connor Croy on his senior night for the Ridgewood Generals. Newcomerstown is at Strasburg. Malvern hosts TCC. Newcomerstown's at Strasburg. It's on here twice. And Buckeye Trail is at East Canton. Jake Seidel, Don Hall with you for this one. And again, we know two players going to be out for West Holmes again tonight, but Nate Sprang, he's been the leader of this team all season long, averaging 15 points a game. He's going to need to do it again tonight.
Yeah, he's going to definitely need to do that again, but he's been very consistent all year with the scoring. But Preston Troyer and Quincy Camacho, that's your next wave. Not Quincy Camacho. He has been playing better, though. But Keston McKinney, that's your next wave. They're both averaging 6.8 points a game, and both of them been in double figures here lately, and especially last game against Triway. Preston, I think, put up 14.
You take a look then at Ashland, and Gunnar Lacey not starting tonight. We'll get you the full starting lineup here in just a little bit, but you still have to watch out for Gabe Baith and, of course, Paxton Ediger, but also Reed Emmons, Garrett Davis, and Ty Bates. The whole starting five had times where they have looked good this season.
Oh, that's true, and it's a typical Ashland Arrows team coached by Jason Hess. They're going to play fast. They're going to shoot the three. They're going to share the ball. Just a very, very fun team to watch.
They are. They'll be in their black uniforms trimmed in orange tonight. Meanwhile, West Holmes in those home whites. We're going to go ahead and take one more timeout. We'll come back with the national anthem and starting lineups next here on WKLM.
If you are looking for experienced help in investing for retirement or other goals, please call me, Rob Huvis, financial advisor at Millersburg Financial Services at 330-473-6025. I have been serving investors in the Holmes County area for more than 30 years. My firm offers a full range of investment choices, individual stocks, mutual funds, bonds, CDs which are FDIC insured, annuities, and life insurance and long-term care insurance. Securities are held by LPL Financial, which is a member of SIPC.
With the game on the line, hit the winning shot by choosing Charm Pizza and Charm in Mount Eaton. Charm Pizza can fuel your win at breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Their pizza, wraps, wings, and burgers are your three-pointer for victory. Order online at charmpizza.com or call the Charm store at 330-893-7938 and Mount Eaton at 330-409-7938. Make your next meal nothing but net at Charm Pizza.
Troy Miller Agency, your local Wayne Insurance Group with offices in Shreve and Berlin, wish good luck to all area high school basketball teams. In business and basketball, nothing is given and everything is earned. Give them a chance to earn your business today by providing you with a quote for your home, auto, farm, and business insurance. Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs.
Troy Miller Agency Insurance.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Over to our public address announcer and then the West Holmes Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Steve Butcher.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education and Administration of West Holmes High School, we would like to welcome you to the dungeon for tonight's contest featuring the Ashland Arrows and your West Holmes Knights. To honor America, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Again, the West Holmes Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Steve Butcher as the national anthem brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Service Center in Millersburg. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by MRV Siding Supply just outside of Millersburg off of State Route 39. Get the quality windows, doors, siding, and insulation you need at MRV Siding Supply. Now here's Don Hall with tonight's starting lineups.
Thank you very much, Jake. Starting tonight for your visiting team on your scoreboard, your 11-7 Ashland Arrows, led by head coach Jason Hess, and this is how they will line up. Number 3, a 5'8" senior guard, Gabe Bate. Number 4, a 6'3" senior guard, Reed Emmons. Number 10, a 6'1" junior guard, Garrett Davis. Number 24, a 6' senior guard, Passon Ettinger. And rounding out your starting 5, number 11, a 6'2" senior guard, Ty Bates. And for your home team tonight on the scoreboard, your 4-13 West Holmes Knights, led by Ben Belden. This is how they will line up. Number 3, a 5'11" junior guard, averaging 6.8 points a game, Preston Troyer. Number 33, a 6'2" junior forward, averaging 6.8 points a game, Keston McKinney. Number 10, a 5'9" sophomore guard, Marshall Yoder. Number 4, a 6-foot freshman guard, Coy Beeching. And rounding out your starting 5, number 1, a 6'2" junior guard, averaging 15 points a game, Nate Sprang.
And these starting lineups have been brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, offering top-notch Provia products on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call at 800-524-7436 or visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com. Jake Seidel, Don Hall with you. Phoenix Price back at the ranch tonight. Jaron Abers, our video producer, and Abby Jones, our videographer, as we get set for this one in an OCC battle in the dungeon. And Ashland's going to be in their road black uniforms, trimmed in orange, and except for one who seems to be wearing their former varsity uniform down there. And that's the guy wearing number 5. And I don't even have a number 5 on my roster for Ashland. So I guess we'll find out later, potentially. Meanwhile, West Holmes is in their home whites, trimmed in red and blue. The script Knights across the front. Blue numerals on the front and back for that one. We'll go ahead and take one more timeout. Tip-off is next on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Getting set for tip-off here, Ben Belden going to give his final instructions to his West Holmes Knights. Thank you for joining us here, folks, whether you're joining us on YouTube, WKLM-FM.com, Stream 1, or over the FM dial at 95.3. We're just happy you chose to spend this chilly Friday evening with the tournament draws looming this weekend for the girls team with us. Don't forget to tune in for those drawing reports Sunday afternoon. As soon as we know where everyone's playing, you'll know where everyone is playing. Coy Beachy going to take the jump, a 4-on-4 duel, as he'll take it against Reed Emmons. It looks like Bill Wachtel giving something off the court there to hold. Good to see both Bill and Bev out there at their regular spot at midcourt tonight.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. West Holmes.
Known the Wachtel family for a long time. Looks like there's another piece of confetti or something in the paint.
I think it came off the pom-poms of the cheerleaders. That happens.
Well, we're gonna blame Miss Zimmerly on that. I think, again, happy senior night to our 3 West Holmes senior cheerleaders. Let's try this again. Reed Emmons going to take the jump against Coy Beachy. Emmons wins the jump, and they'll get it to Baith on the right wing side. Now here's Ediger up top, back to the left wing side for Emmons. Back up top for Ty Bates. He finds Baith. Now kicked out in the corner, 3-ball on the way from Davis, no good. McKinney comes down with the rebound. He'll give it to Sprang. West Holmes attacking left to right on your radio dial here in quarter number 1. Sprang kicks it to McKinney on that left wing. McKinney picks it up now, dribbles, backs out, looking for some help, and he'll end up throwing it away. Davis takes it the other way through a double team, gives it up to Emmons. Back up top now for Davis. Back on the left wing side for Bates, down in the corner. Here's Ediger, gets it inside, trying to find Bates. He couldn't hold on to it, but he's able to kick it to the outside. Pass to the near side. Baith thought about a corner 3, now drives in, kicks it out to the right wing. Emmons wide open for 3. His shot off the rim, no good, and Sprang comes down with the board. Sprang wants to go coast to coast now, dishes at left wing 3. Troyer got it.
Well, I'd say it doesn't take him long to get that ball up in the air. Good looking shot by Preston.
Quickly the other way now, putting it up, no good, but a foul, and Paxton Ediger will head to the line and shoot a pair.
I'll tell you what, no time to celebrate that make, because Ashland's going to push that ball down as quick as they can get it.
And yes, they did give that to Preston Troyer. That's his first, team's first at the line. Shooting 2 here is Ediger. And as I said, he had himself a great night from the line in that game at Ashland as he makes the front end. Well, I say he was 9 of 11 from the charity stripe in the first matchup. He'll go 2 for 2 on the first trip for either team to the stripe tonight. West Holmes basketball now. Here's Yoder. He'll find Sprang at center court. He'll find Troyer across the timeline. Back to Sprang up top. He wants to drive in left side. Draws a triple team. Now Yoder has it up top. Almost lost it. Looks into the corner. McKinney on the left wing 3. The bank is open. High off the backboard. Mr. McKinney.
Doesn't matter how it goes in, just as long as it goes in.
6-2 the lead for the West Holmes Knights. Pass to the near side. Ediger comes down with it. He'll give it back up top on the right wing side for Baith. Back to Ediger up top. He tried to get it in transition and had to back out. Back to Baith on that right wing. Back up top. Here's Ediger. Wants to drive. Now steps back. Breaks Sprang's ankles and misses the shot off the rim and out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, good defense by Nate Sprang right there, though.
Great defense, but a great move from up top as well. Full court pressure now from Ashland. We knew we were going to see this sooner rather than later. As Preston Troyer, correct myself, Yoder will lose it, and it'll go to Ediger, who puts it in for 2. So 2 points off turnovers there. A lot like we saw the last couple games. So right wing side, here's Beachy going underneath for McKinney. McKinney going to go back out to Beachy. Beachy up top. Yoder faked a 3. Troyer takes one and makes one.
Once again, boy, when he gets hot, keep feeding him that ball.
9-4, all West Holmes points on triples. Quickly the other way, a long 3, no good by Emmons. Rebound brought in by Preston Troyer. He finds Yoder. Back to Troyer across the timeline. He wants another one. Oh, just rims out. Offensive board, though. Beachy fights, puts it back up. No good. Gets another offensive board. Outside for Yoder. Yoder bounce backs to Beachy in the corner. He'll dribble it up to the right wing and finds McKinney. Now Troyer on the left wing side. Troyer wants a reset. Back on top. Yoder for 3. Got it!
Oh, wow. West Holmes is on fire, everybody.
12-4 the lead for West Holmes as we cross the timeline once again with Baith. He'll hand it off to Ediger. Back to Baith, who wants to drive the baseline. Great defense by Troyer. Beachy knocks the ball away, but will reset back up top with Bates. Now driving in, here's Baith, puts it off the glass, give him 2.
What a good strong move by Baith. Good penetration dribble going straight up.
12-6 the lead for West Holmes. 4.5 to play quarter number 1. Sprang trying to get it across. He will get it across to Troyer. Troyer dribbles, now gets it up top for Sprang. Sprang, he wants to join the 3 party. Off the rim, off the backboard and in. The Knights have all their points from beyond the arc so far. They lead 15-6. Quickly driving the other way, here's Davis. Kicks it into the corner for an Emmons 3. Air ball, and McKinney with the rebound. He'll find Sprang in transition. He will slow it down. Now looks left wing side. He splits that one in between Beachy and Troyer on the far side.
Be a third West Holmes turnover, 0 for Ashland so far.
We'll stay tuned immediately following a game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IJ Marketplace. Phoenix Price will report on all the scores around the area all the way till midnight. Officials timeout to tie his shoe on the far side. If I had a nickel for every time I had to do that during soccer season this past fall. Ashland basketball bringing it across the timeline is Ediger, trailing 15-6. Goes away from his screen to the right wing side. Up top now for Baith. Baith wants to drive in, puts up an awkward floater, but he gets the roll.
Nice little floater by Gabe Baith.
Troyer, his pass intercepted. He was trying to get it up and over top to Beachy. Now here's Ediger driving in against Yoder. Throws it up through contact. He'll get it to fall. And just like that, it's a 5-point game, 15-10. Sprang trying to get it over top to Beachy. Beachy takes a little bit of contact while he's in the air, and he'll draw a foul as Baith will pick up his team's first.
Looks like Ashland's going into sort of like a 1-2-1-1 half-court trap here. Yep.
Yoder takes it across the timeline into the corner for Beachy. Now finds McKinney. McKinney drives in, kicks it into the corner. Sprang for 3 again off the side of the backboard. No good, but offensive rebound and put back by McKinney. That's the first 2-point field goal for West Holmes. Quickly the other way now, driving in Ediger, reverse layup, no good. Rebound still loose, and Sprang will come up with it before it hits the ground. He'll give it up to Yoder. Across the timeline to the near side, Troyer for 3, right wing, no good that time. Rebound brought in by Ediger. Ediger back across the timeline, near side, wants to drive through. Sprang getting a call for the foul as he was hand checking on that near side.
That was Ashland's first rebound today so far tonight. First rebound, because West Holmes has just been on fire.
17-10 the lead for West Holmes. McKinney going to get a well-deserved rest here. Quincy Camacho going to check in. Looks like he's going to match up with Bates to start things off. Pass up top to Baith. College range 3 off the rim. Rebound going to be brought in on offensive board by Davis. He'll give it up, and driving it to the hoop for 2 more there will be Ediger, who's on fire again so far for Ashland. Baith almost took that one away from Troyer. Yoder will get it across the timeline. A foul going to be called as Sprang and I believe Emmons hit heads. Emmons will pick up the foul.
Oh, both kids are okay.
Surprised the officials aren't just stopping here to give them a quick check.
Talk to them, yeah.
Especially, you don't want to mess around with any potential head injuries. But it looks like we're going to play on. Everyone looks to be okay. Sprang has his pocket picked by Baith. Baith one-on-one with Sprang. Stops underneath. Might have gotten away with a walk, but he'll kick it underneath to Davis, who puts it in for 2. Good job by Davis to trail that play.
Yeah, West Holmes with 5 turnovers so far.
Just like that, 17-14, almost another turnover, and now a timeout going to be called by Coach Belden. We'll take it with them, 17-14 with 2:14 to play here, quarter number 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WKLM.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Jewelry store for a set of sterling silver earrings, necklaces, or a shiny new ring, and a great selection of watches for the guys too. Shop for Valentine's Day at the Jewelry Store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. McKinney gets rid of it to Yoder. Now far side, Sprang has to grab it. Sprang driving in, kicks it to McKinney. McKinney up top. Finds Yoder on the left wing side, down in the corner for Sprang again. He's going to drive the baseline, and he stepped on the line, will go the other way.
6 turnovers for West Holmes so far tonight.
Early on, Ashland looked like they were trying to deny the in-pass, and now they're just trying to deny anything on the perimeter.
Yeah, they actually went and doubled first pass last time.
Up top, here's Ediger. He loses it off a foot. Rebound taken, or the ball on the floor taken away by McKinney. Across the timeline, here's Troyer. Troyer, right wing side, McKinney for 3. Got it again!
2 for 2. West Holmes is now 6 of 9 from behind the arc.
8 points for Keston McKinney. Baith might have almost double dribbled there. We'll reset it back up top. Left wing side now for Ediger. Ediger driving in, gets past one, tries to throw it up, almost lost it. Will go around the horn. Baith thought about a long 3, now drives in against Camacho. Misses the shot. Camacho with the rebound, and he'll kick it out to Troyer. Troyer finds Yoder across the timeline with just over a minute to play here in the quarter. Troyer trying to drive through, kicks it back out. I'll correct myself, that was Yoder. Now Troyer has it, trying to find Yoder underneath. It was a little high for him. It got tipped out by Ashland. It'll stay with West Holmes.
Yeah, I'm not sure who tipped that, but that was a good tip because Yoder was wide open for a layup.
The official on the far side that gave the indication. I don't think the official underneath the basket's all who touched it either. Yoder has it up top with under a minute to go here, quarter number 1. Bounce pass to Camacho on that left wing. Camacho surveys, looking, goes back up top for Troyer. Troyer trying to get it inside for McKinney. Ball got knocked away, gets its way back to McKinney. He'll put it in for 2 more.
I'll tell you what, that was Quincy Camacho is able to tip that to McKinney.
22-14, driving in is Baith. Kicks it up top. Ediger wants to drive in. Now left wing side. Baith for 3 on the left wing. Back iron, no good. McKinney with another board. His outlet pass going to be intercepted, though. Baith tries to get cute with it, goes behind the back and throws it away. And those are ones that'll really infuriate a coach. You're down, you've got a free look at the bucket here, and you try to go behind the back to your teammate and just throw it away. Up top, here's Yoder. Back to the near side for Sprang. Sprang finds Yoder. He'll get it back across the timeline on that left wing side with 10 seconds to play. Troyer up on the left wing side finds Sprang near midcourt. 5 seconds to play in the quarter. Right wing side, McKinney. McKinney looking for Troyer. He'll put up a 3 at the buzzer. No good, and that will end the first quarter. But after 8 minutes, West Holmes on fire from downtown. They lead at 22-14 here on WKLM.
The President's Day sale is underway at Millersburg Electric, with savings throughout the store. In addition to laundry specials from Speed Queen and Electrolux, save $600 on GE front load smart washer and dryer, now just $799 each. Get your key to a good night's rest and save 30% plus free delivery on all locally luxury Craft Monarch brand mattresses. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2027. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg, or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Join us at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware for the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th, save on brands like Whirlpool and GE. And shop with confidence, knowing our appliance team services what we sell. Visit us online at keimhome.com, at Keim Home Center in Charm, or at Keim Mount Hope Hardware to learn more and shop the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th.
First quarter numbers courtesy of Don Hall. West Holmes 6 of 10 for a blazing 60% from downtown in that first quarter. Ashland 0 of 7. West Holmes 2 of 3 for 67% from 2-point land. Ashland was 6 of 8 for 75%. Ashland 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. West Holmes did not attempt a free throw. 11 rebounds by West Holmes, just 3 by Ashland, but the Knights have turned the ball over 7 times compared to twice by the Arrows. Troyer finds McKinney underneath, who puts it off the glass for 2.
Boy, Keston McKinney being very, very active tonight.
Across the timeline is Baith, and we'll talk about McKinney later on, but he's over the last couple of games, really just come out of nowhere and taken that big step forward. I shouldn't say out of nowhere. We'll go underneath now with Davis. He'll kick it back out. 3-ball on the way, no good. I believe that was Jenkins. Rebound by McKinney. We've seen McKinney with spurts this season, but it seems to be more consistent over the last couple of games.
Very consistent here in the last few games.
McKinney has it left wing side. He'll try to find Beachy underneath. Beachy up top. Troyer wide open for 3. No good. Long rebound going to be brought in by Kingston Jennings. Now taken away by Troyer, and Jennings is down on the other side as the two players collided. Here's Sprang on the right wing side. Had to grab that one. Drives in. Underhanded shot high off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Reed Emmons, and we hope Kingston Jenkins is okay. He took the brunt of that steal in his offensive end and was slow getting up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was holding his knee.
He's walking off and going to take a seat on the bench, so hopefully he's just needs to sit down for a little bit and you'll be okay. 24-14, the lead for West Holmes. The left wing side, here's Ediger driving in, kicks it underneath. Bay thought about a 3, now kicks it up top. Long 3 for Emmons. Nothing but net, but it didn't go through the hoop. Hit the net and goes out of bounds. It'll be a West Holmes team rebound.
Yeah. Ashland hasn't been able to capitalize at all yet from behind the arc tonight.
Pass to the near side. Sprang gets it now. McKinney goes left wing side. Troyer throws it away and will go the other way. Here's Davis driving in, puts it off the glass, give him 2. Now, the Arrows have been able to capitalize on those turnovers. We don't have a points off turnover stat available for us right now. Here's Camacho. He just can't get the roll. Rebound brought in by Emmons. But they've probably got 10 points off turnovers.
Oh, easily 10 points off West Holmes, 8 turnovers.
Preston Troyer collides with Gabe Baith. They'll call Troyer on the foul. That's his second, team's first of the quarter. And we'll see Marshall Yoder check in.
Yeah. Losing a little bit offensively here, but I think you guys a little bit better defensively with Yoder in there.
Baith drives, kicked it underneath, trying to find... I thought they were trying to find Ediger there. They'll say it was off of West Holmes. You might have had a better look at that one than I did.
Yeah, West Holmes did tip that.
Okay, I couldn't tell from where I was looking. They'll find Ediger here on the near side. He drives in through contact. No good, but a foul. He'll shoot 2. They're going to get Camacho on that one.
Yeah, Ediger's doing what they're not shooting well right now from behind the arc. So actually he's getting the ball and taking it to the hole and getting fouled, getting to the free throw line.
Ediger will make the front end of this one. Well, stay tuned immediately following tonight's game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IJ Marketplace. Phoenix Price reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Second attempt is up and good there from Ediger. Under 6 minutes to play here, quarter number 1. West Holmes will end up turning the ball over again. Here's Davis putting it up for 2 more. He's got 6 points. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point game again. Beachy finds Sprang. Sprang again finds Yoder. Now across the timeline for McKinney. McKinney back to Sprang up top, left wing side, Beachy. Beachy takes a dribble, goes back up top for Yoder. Beachy back to Beachy on the left wing. He goes underneath, had Sprang. The ball poked loose. They'll say it's off Ashland.
Yeah, good backpack cut there by Nate Sprang, and nice little attempt by Coy Beachy to get him the ball.
So with 5:29 to play here in quarter number 2, it's a 24-20 West Holmes lead, but so far a 6-2 run to start the second frame for Ashland as the ball got back behind the bleachers on the far side. Into Camacho. Beachy couldn't hold on to the pass, has to go collect it. Dribbles now up top, looking for Sprang, has him. Sprang surveys the court, finds Camacho. Camacho looks underneath. Great look for McKinney, who puts it up and is fouled. He'll go shoot 2. I think Camacho might have caught Ashland off guard. He was looking to the right wing and then dishes it underneath to McKinney, who was wide open.
Yeah, the guy that can pass it. Your big guy that can pass the ball, you always need that. And I'll tell you what, the big boys looking for each other.
First attempt is up and good for McKinney.
These are West Holmes' first attempts tonight from the charity stripe.
The other thing about Camacho that I'm not sure the Ashland perimeter has realized yet is he will put him up from 3 every now and then, and he can hit him if you give him enough room. McKinney gets his second attempt as well. I think we've seen him hit a couple in a varsity game this year, haven't we?
Yes.
Across the timeline, here's Ediger. He wants to drive right to the hoop, kicks it in the corner. 3 ball on the way from Jenkins. Good to see him back in there. Missed it, but Baith gets the offensive board. Baith will give it up to Ediger on the right wing. He wants to take a long contested 3. Rims out. McKinney with another board. He'll take it across the timeline, right wing side. Steps back, going to give it up to Camacho. Camacho wants to drive. Finds Yoder. Yoder looking. Back up top for McKinney. McKinney with a contested 3 off the front rim. Rebound going to be brought in there by Ediger. Beachy was almost there to take it. Baith has it left wing side now. Up top, Ediger. He wants to drive in. Has the ball poked away by Camacho, but gets it back thanks to his teammate Briggs. Here's Ediger. Going to give it to Briggs up top. Back to Ediger. Kicks it down into the corner now for Jenkins. He wants to drive in. Throws it up. Gets the bucket. He was trying to get the and one.
Yeah, perfect opportunity to take a charge right there for West Holmes.
Sprang has it, gets it to McKinney now across the timeline. Beachy wants to take it himself, throws it up, thought he was fouled, missed the shot. Rebound going to be brought in by Briggs. Now on the other side, here's Ediger driving through. Sprang trying to put the block on it, but couldn't get it. It'll be 2 more for Ediger. Pass almost taken away. Now here's Camacho driving through, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound by Briggs, and now McKinney going to get called for the foul going over top of him. So McKinney picks up his first, team's third of the quarter. And Ashland, I think they found something.
Yes, they have. Actually, they're to get into the hole too easy, into the key too easy right now.
Across the timeline come the Arrows. Here's Baith driving in, turning, going to kick it back out up top. Finds Ediger driving through, and let's see here, an offensive foul will be the call. Just like you said, the prime opportunity to take a charge. Who checks in but Mr. Troyer, and he will take that offensive foul.
I think he's taken probably 80% of the charges I've seen the West Holmes boys take this year.
Get the ball inbounded to Yoder. He gets past the first double team, now finds Beachy. He's going to dribble. He wants to go to the hoop. Had the ball poked loose, trying to kick it out, and a foul going to be called underneath. Jenkins going to pick up his first, team's third of the quarter.
Yeah, one thing I will say, Ashland's got very, very active hands.
So Sprang inbounding this one from the right of the hoop. Surveys, lobs up top. Beachy high points it. Now goes to the left wing side for Troyer. Now back to Sprang. Sprang surveys, finds Yoder. Yoder on that left wing. Looks again, finds Troyer further on the left wing. He'll want to dribble up. Yoder back up top. Beachy almost had that one out of his hands. Now back to the near side for Sprang. Sprang driving, spins, throws it up, and will get 2.
Boy, beautiful step through by Nate Sprang.
He's got 5 points now, 28-24 the lead. Baith going to drive in, now kicks left wing side. Ediger for 3. No good. Rebound brought in underneath, though, by Bates. Kicks it out, 3 ball on the way, and that one is good by Davis. That's the first triple for Ashland, and if they start getting hot from down there, this could get interesting.
Yes.
Sprang gets it across for Beachy. Back to Troyer on the near side. Troyer drives, finds McKinney. McKinney will put it up.
Oh,
count the bucket, and one, Mr. McKinney.
Boy, good strength by Keston McKinney. I tell you, he's having a good start to tonight's game.
Bates picks up his first, team's first. Fourth rather. And we'll get a substitution. He's coming in for the shooter. Looks like Cole Troyer. He'll miss the free throw. Rebound going to be brought in by Davis. 2.5 to play here until halftime. 30-27 the lead for West Holmes. Jenkins for 3, no good. Rebound brought in by Sprang. He'll give it up for Beachy across the timeline. McKinney, he wants to go 1-on-3. Now kicks it out. Troyer for 3, no good. Rebound brought in again by Ediger. Ediger quickly across the timeline. He wants to go coast to coast. Driving in off the glass, give him 2.
Dude, you can't allow him to get the rebound and just go coast to coast.
It's a 1-point game, 30-29. Sprang to Yoder on the near side. Yoder back to Sprang. He'll get it across to McKinney. Now Troyer on the left wing. Underneath for Beachy. Beachy going to kick it back out for Yoder. No, he will lose it into the bench after he took some contact there.
10 turnovers for West Holmes now.
Well, simply pull in, remain in your vehicle, and the experienced crew provide a quality, convenient oil change with no appointment needed at Southside Quick Lube. While you're there, ask about the Starbright Unlimited Car Wash Plan and take care of the outside of that vehicle as well. Done fast, done right, and you're back on the road. Southside Quick Lube on State Route 83 in Millersburg. A couple substitutions in here for West Holmes. And a couple in for Ashland as well. Here's Ediger. He leads his team so far tonight. He'll cross the timeline, looking to kick on the right wing side for Baith. Baith driving in, has the ball poked loose up top, still on the floor, and it will end up in the Knights' hands. Across the timeline, here comes Troyer. Troyer dribbles out, needs some help, looks up top, finds Flanders, and he'll lose it again. Going the other way now. Here is Ediger through contact, and a late whistle and a block going to be called.
That was a late whistle.
Against Yoder. That's his first, team's fourth.
Ettinger so far, 4 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight.
That's one of those 50-50 calls that I'd almost be happy to see the whistle not sound.
Yeah, I just don't know if he called it because he didn't give him a chance to come down. I'm not sure.
First attempt is up and good from Ediger. He's at 13 points so far. Second attempt is up and good. He's a perfect 6 of 6 from the stripe. Yoder has it in the backcourt. His pocket picked again, or his pass picked again. Laying it up for 2 there is going to be Davis. I also neglected to mention we were tied for just a moment at 30, and it was our first tie of the game. Let's see here. We're going to say ball came out on the near side. I think the official pointed saying it was last touched by an Ashland player who had their foot out of bounds, but then he pointed towards the Ashland bucket. So I think it is West Holmes' bucket. Sprang has it on the near side, and this man defense seems to be a lot more aggressive than it was earlier.
Yeah, a little more giddy up to the go right now.
Up top as we reach a minute to play in the second quarter. Here's Troyer to Sprang on the near side. Sprang wants to drive through. Spinorama puts it up, no good. Rebound by guess who? Ediger. Ediger to the near side, finds Davis. Davis loses the ball. It's on the floor, and it'll be picked up by Baith. Now, he finds a man underneath. The shot missed there by Booth. Rebound by Troyer. Troyer with Booth all over him. Picks it up, finds Sprang with 34 seconds to play in the quarter. Here's Beachy. He'll be fouled, and that'll send him to the stripe, as they'll say Davis gets a slap on the arm. And what a comeback from Ashland. They trailed by 6 after the first quarter. Now they lead by 3.
Well, that's one thing that a press will do for you is West Holmes sort of being very charitable by giving them the turnovers, leads to easy buckets.
First attempt is up and good there from Beachy. His first point of the night. And Emmons going to check back in. Bates will check out. Beachy's second attempt, got it. Oh no, they're going to wave it off. He stepped over the line before the ball hit the rim. McKinney checking in here. He will give Cole Troyer a breather. So 33-31, the lead for Ashland, with under 30 seconds to play here in the quarter. Across the timeline is Ediger. He wants to bring it to the near side for Baith. Now to Ediger as they spread the floor a little bit. Going to take some air out of the ball. Moving right wing side, here's Baith. Baith lobs it up top. Ends up finding Ediger on the near side. Ediger misses the shot. Rebound on the floor. Yoder from 3/4 court. No good. It was wide to the right. And that's how we end the first half. After 16 minutes of basketball, it's 33-31. Ashland leads it here on WKLM.
Get a sweetheart of a deal now through February 28th at Village Motors in Millersburg. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and all month long, our service department has deals your car is going to love. Ask about our Gas Works package. Up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil and filter, tire rotation, brake and multi-point inspection, fluid top-offs, battery test, and a check of filters, belts, and hoses, all for $49.95. Our diesel package includes all that, plus up to 13 quarts of oil and filter for only $99.95. Find your next ride at villagemotorsinc.com and visit us on Worcester Road in Millersburg.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
It's the kids from Dean and Rocks, here to remind you about all they offer. They have mulch, gravel, limestone, wood chips, black shale, and black granite, natural and manufactured pavers and wall stones, culvert and PVC pipes and fitting, and shale, which is great base material. They keep their inventory stocked year-round and offer delivery on all products. Stop in to see them or give them a call at 330-473-6020.
D&M Rocks!
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Welcome back to the Dungeon, and a quick shout out to the dance crew entertaining us here at halftime. And they're doing a great job, and the crowd here, including the cheerleaders from each side, real excited to see these girls perform tonight, Don.
Yeah, future cheerleaders are out there right now, and I'll tell you what, boy, they can tumble.
Yeah, they can. 33-31, the lead for Ashland. We'll go ahead and recap that first half of action. West Holmes actually got out to a big lead. They were on fire from deep in that first quarter and led 22-14 after 8 minutes. But the Arrows outscore West Holmes 19-9 in the second quarter to lead at halftime by 2, 33-31. Leading the way for Ashland, that is Mr. Paxton Ediger. He has 14 points. He is 5 of 6 from two-point land and 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. After that, 11 from Garrett Davis. As Davis is 1 of 2 from downtown, 4 of 4 from two-point land. 2 points from Gabe Baith and 2 points from Kingston Jenkins. On the other side for West Holmes, they're led by Kesson McKinney with 16 points. As McKinney has eclipsed his season high already. He had 15 twice this season. Now 16 is what he had in the first half. He shot 2 of 3 from downtown, 4 of 4 from two-point land, and 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. After that, 6 points from Troyer, 5 from Sprang, 3 from Yoder, and 1 from Beachy. That got us to our halftime total of 33-31 in favor of the Arrows. Now with the first half team stats, here's Don Hall.
Thank you very much, Jake. From behind the arc tonight, West Holmes 6 of 13 for 46%. Ashland a cold 1 of 15 for 7%. 2-point field goals, West Holmes 5 of 11 for 45%. Ashland, though, was very warm, 12 of 15 for 80% from 2-point field goals. From the charity stripe, West Holmes 3 of 5, 60%. Ashland, perfect 6 for 6. I think Ettinger had all 6 of those, if I'm not mistaken. And total rebounds, West Holmes 17, Ashland with 15. Total turnovers, West Holmes 12, Ashland with 5.
Keston McKinney pacing the field in rebounds, 5 on the defensive end, 1 on the offensive end for a total of 6. Edgar leads his team with 4, all on the defensive end. And let's go right to it. If West Holmes wants to win this game, and they still very much can, they need to figure out how to hold on to the basketball.
They do. They do. And I know Mr. Davis there for Ashland has 8 points, I believe, off of just backcourt turnovers lead to easy one-dribble layups. And you get rid of that, West Holmes is up. But, yeah, they got to start just taking care of that ball and be very, very strong. And instead of just one dribble and pick it up, or else taking it to the corner and getting trapped, got to be a little bit better than that, and if they want to win this game tonight.
33-31, the lead for Ashland. Stay tuned. The second half heads your way next here on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Getting set for the third quarter here in the Dungeon. Jake Seidel, Don Hall with you. Coach, what are your keys to the game here in the second half?
I'll tell you, West Holmes is just controlling the tempo and holding on to that basketball. And I'll tell you what, I would look for Ashland. They're 1 of 15, I believe, right now from behind the arc. I expect that to change a little bit.
What about West Holmes? Do you think they're going to try to start going inside more, or do you think they're still going to try to shoot from the perimeter?
Well, I'll tell you what, Keston McKinney was very, very active on the inside, and therefore he was able to, get some easy buckets in there. He's 4 for 4 from two-point field goal range, and that was because of him being very, very active and getting some nice passes, and a couple from Quincy Camacho.
A season high for McKinney this year. He last hit 15 at Madison earlier this season, and he actually hit 15 as well when the Worcester Generals came down to the Dungeon. So it'll be Ashland basketball out of the break, I should say.
These first 3 minutes of this quarter is going to dictate a lot.
And what's even more impressive is how each of these players have stepped up with a little bigger role, with two starters out for West Holmes still tonight. Baith has the basketball on the left wing side. He's going to get it back up top for Emmons. Now on to the right wing side. Finds a man driving underneath for Davis for two. Full court press once again. Sprang finds Yoder, finds McKinney. Now Troyer across the timeline. Back to McKinney on the left wing. He wants to drive into the block. Stops, needs some help, finds Troyer. Left wing three for him, it's good!
His third make tonight, 3 for 8.
First since the first quarter. Baith across the timeline, going to give this one up for Emmons. Now left wing side for Edgar. He wants to drive, kicks it back to the left wing side for Bates, now to Edgar. Working against Sprang, drives in, throws it up, gets the fall. He wanted the and one, but didn't get it.
Well, he lost that on the way up.
It's one of those ones, how did he get it to fall?
Yeah.
No one, is there a magnet in that ball right now? Driving in is Sprang, he loses the ball on the dribble. Here's Edgar on a 1-on-3 going the other way, lays it up off the glass, give him 2 more. Then he looks at the official, he wanted an and one again.
Everybody wants that and one.
They get it to McKinney. He'll take it across the timeline. Left wing side, McKinney. He wants to take it 1-on-2. Off the glass. Can't get his to fall. Bates comes up with a board. That time, Troyer almost picks the pocket, but it goes right into the hands of Davis. Davis loses it. Reverse layup. Throws it up over his head for 2.
Davis 6 for 6 from the field today.
All of a sudden, it's a 41-34 lead on 3 shots that defied the laws of physics as a foul called against Ashland. They're going to get Emmons on his 3rd.
And all 3 of those shots have been inside the paint.
And when I say all 3 of these shots have defied the laws of physics, one of them was lost on the way to the hoop. One of them was over the head as you're falling down. The other came off the floor as Beachy loses it on the far side. It'll be another turnover by West Holmes.
Well, the basketball gods were looking for West Holmes in that first half. Now the third quarter, I think Ashland's got the bounces their way now.
It's one of those things, no matter what runs a team goes on in a game, there's just that equilibrium that shifts one way or the other.
Absolutely.
Here's Baith across the timeline. Going to give it up top. Edgar long 3 straight on. Back iron, no good. Rebound brought in by McKinney. And they're going to get a foul called against Ashland underneath. It'll be Davis picking up his second, team second.
Well, McKinney hitting the boards tonight. He's got 7 rebounds total.
I'll correct myself. That's Davis's first. I think I had him marked down for one of Emmons in the first half. Here's Sprang driving through. He wants to throw it up. Count the bucket. And 1 Sprang.
Well, that was just a very, very good move by Nate Sprang with his left hand, initiating that body contact and able to finish it.
I was about to say we haven't said his name a whole lot on the offensive side tonight, but now a chance for three the old-fashioned way.
I'll tell you, they've been living in his touches.
Came into this ball game averaging 15 points, throws the bonus up, misses it. But McKinney with the offensive board. His putback no good. It'll be brought in by Baith. Baith wants to go quickly. Driving in, finds a man underneath. Putting it up for two is Kingston Jenkins.
Well, Ashland's just running the court very, very well right now.
High pointed by Beachy. Ran into some contact, but Yoder will have it across the timeline. Now Troyer on that left wing side. In for McKinney. McKinney on the left block. Kicks it out. Finds Sprang. Sprang drives through. Trying to turn. Finds Troyer in the corner. His three ball is off the rim. Rebound poked out of the hands of McKinney. He'll save it up in the air, but unable to save the ball on that far sideline was Beachy. McKinney gave him a chance, just a little long.
Well, hustle, hustle, hustle. You know, keep doing that. Playing hard, things are going to go your way.
So it'll be Ashland basketball across midcourt. They'll get it to Baith up top. 43-36 now the lead for Ashland. Up top, we'll reset for Davis. Now here's Ediger, takes the free throw line jumper, no good. Almost had his own board, but it's poked away, and Sprang ends up with it. Across the timeline, and a travel going to be called on Yoder. I thought I heard a whistle, but everyone kept going for just a second.
15 turnovers for West Holmes.
And Ashland just has 5 by comparison. Across the timeline again with Baith. 5 minutes to play in the quarter. Trying to dish that ball underneath. It'll end up being kicked out of bounds by McKinney. I don't think he knew exactly where that ball was.
I mean, all the bounces are going Ashland's way right now. West Holmes is going to have to, somebody out there is going to have to make a spectacular play for West Holmes defensively.
Maybe it's just something about the right side of this court. Jenkins will get it inbounded. His floater is up and good, and that'll bring a timeout from Ben Belden. We'll take it with him and be back. West Holmes trails 45-36 on WKLM.
The President's Day sale is underway at Millersburg Electric with savings throughout the store. In addition to laundry specials from Speed Queen and Electrolux, save $600 on GE Front Load Smart Washer and Dryer, now just $799 each. Get your key to a good night's rest and save 30% plus free delivery on all locally luxury Craft Monarch brand mattresses. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2027. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg, or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beachies.com.
Well, out of the timeout, West Holmes dealing with the full court pressure. Yoder gets ahead to Troyer. Troyer's going to have to throw it over. Beachy high points that ball. Kicked out to McKinney for 3, no good. Sprang pulls in the rebound. He's going to take it to the hoop, no good, but a foul. He'll shoot 2. How many times does we see Coy Beachy do that in football season?
I have no idea how he even got that basketball right there. I thought they were just throwing it down or just to get it onto the West Holmes end. And, boy, he went up and got it.
That'll be Jenkins picking up his second, team's 4th. West Holmes in the bonus for the remainder of the third quarter. As Sprang front end is up and good. An update from Uricksville, Highland all over Claymont in the third quarter. They lead 53-21 there. Sprang's second attempt is up and good. He got them both. 45-38 now the lead. Baith quickly across the timeline, wants to drive in, sidestep, misses the shot. Rebound was grabbed by 2 Knights, but I think we're going to give it to Troyer across the timeline. He finds Beachy on the left corner. Beachy puts it on the floor, kicks it out McKinney. He'll drive in, puts it up through contact, can't get it to fall. Rebound going to be brought in by Davis. Quickly the other way, here's Jenkins driving through 2, has his shot blocked by Sprang.
Boy, he's long, and I tell you, he's learned to use that left hand to block those right-hand shooters' shots. I mean, a lot of them.
That number 1 versus number 1's really not fair. Sprang has a whole head on Jenkins. And now a foul called underneath the basket. I think they're going to get Beachy on the rough-up of Mr. Jenkins that time. It'll be his team's first of the quarter.
A little two-hand shove behind the back. Just try to knock him off balance going through the key.
So they'll try to inbound this one again. Davis, the inbounder, gets underneath Jenkins. He puts it off the bottom of the backboard, but they're going to get McKinney on the block. Or a push from behind, I should say. That's his team's second of the quarter. Heading to the charity stripe here is Kingston Jenkins, who's had himself a quiet but successful night. 6 points so far.
Yeah.
First attempt is up, no good. We'll stay tuned immediately following tonight's game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IGA. Phoenix Price reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Second attempt here for Jenkins, puts it up, and he got that one. Up to 7 points on the evening, and he's been all over defensively. Here's Troyer trying to get across the timeline. Jenkins takes it away from him. Jenkins trying to go through, throws it up, count the bucket. Yoder tried to take the charge there, but he never set never went down.
No, and that's another turnover led to a layup for Ashland.
So West Holmes basketball, they trail by 10. Troyer gets it into Sprang, back to Troyer. Pass to the near side, tipped into the air, will be taken away. Ediger puts it up, and he'll get two more. He might have gotten away with a walk. Timeout West Holmes, this time a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WKLM.
Denco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
50-38, the lead for Ashland. West Holmes basketball out of the timeout. And Troyer has the lane here. Gets it into Yoder. Yoder double teamed immediately in that corner, trying to dribble out of it. Finds Troyer. Troyer back to Yoder. His pass tipped, it'll go out of bounds on the far side. Almost another turnover there by West Holmes.
Yeah, West Holmes needs to keep a person behind the line of the ball so they can pass it backwards if they get in trouble, just like what happened right there.
Sprang going to inbound this one now on the far side. Gets it into Yoder in the backcourt. Yoder working against Ediger. Turns around, gets across the timeline, finds Sprang, now high-pointing Beachy. Back to the near side for Yoder. Yoder turns, here's three from Sprang on the right wing, he got it!
Nice shot, good look by Marshall Yoder to find him.
50-41 now the lead for Ashland. Across the timeline here is Ediger, gets a screen, drives in, Spinorama throws it up. It's blocked, but the foul, and I think they're going to call it on the floor.
Who are they going to call? McKinney?
Oh, no, they're going to call it a shooting foul. McKinney will pick up his third, and Camacho's going to come in for him. McKinney had the hot hand in the first half. He hasn't scored yet in the second.
Edinger, what, 6 for 6 from the charity stripe?
First attempt is up and good. He's got 7 points already here in the second half, just like we saw up in Ashland earlier this season.
He finds another gear.
And a 1,000 career point scorer. The second attempt is good. He might be closer to like 1,200 at this point in the season. If he's scoring 20 points every night, he might be.
There's 4 Ashland guys on that side of the court and 3 West Holmes guys being guarded by 1.
Troyer's across the timeline. Thought about a 3. Now finds Yoder. Yoder loses the basketball. Here's Davis taking it the other way. Gives it up to Ediger. Back to Davis. He can't handle it. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be West Holmes basketball. Just tried to get the pass at the last second there, and no one could hold on to it.
That's just the first turnover this second half so far.
And that's a good job by Sprang, though. He's there playing defense, being in the guys' heads. Sprang takes it across the timeline, finds Yoder. Now here's McKinney. McKinney drives in, going to kick it up top, loses the basketball again. And now Yoder will take that pass away from Davis. A turnover each way, and now they're going to call a double dribble there. officials right there, so I wasn't looking close enough to see.
I wasn't
dribble,
either,
so.
but I have 20 turnovers now for West Holmes compared to 7 for Ashland.
52-41, an 11-point lead for the Ashland Arrows in second place in the OCC. Depending on other games, could be in first place by the end of the night. And now a foul going to be called. Picking up his third will be Troyer.
I think they called that one on Beachy.
Oh, pardon me.
Team 4.
That's his second, team's fourth.
Returning for the Knights, Hudson Flanders.
Ben Belden's not happy with it, whatever explanation he just got.
It was a loose ball, and I think they called Beachy on a shove, but I'm not sure.
Inbound into the backcourt here to Ediger. He wants to drive, kicks it underneath for Jenkins. Back up top, Ediger now driving, gets that screen, kicks it into the corner. 3 ball on the way, Davis got it.
Boy, 1 for 3 from behind the arc for Davis tonight.
55-41, another turnover. Baith misses the shot, though. Sprang with the board, immediately double-teamed. Needs some help, and now he's going to be called for the walk. And he's frustrated with himself with that one.
10 turnovers this quarter for West Holmes.
You know, you and I talked off air. They're having some issues with this press.
Yep.
Beachy's been able to high point some on the other side. Maybe we just need to go to the old spread offense as that shot missed by Ediger. Troyer with the rebound. Send Coy on a receiver's route to try to get that ball across.
Just give him put the ball up in the air and let him go get it.
Hudson Flanders fouled after he checked in. West Holmes in the bonus, so he'll go shoot 2.
Yeah, Flanders has been looking here pretty good. Also on his varsity minutes here lately.
Gets the ball for his first attempt, and West Holmes will get that point. I'm going to say these are ones you want to hit, get some points back with the clock stopped. Another update from Claymont. Highland up 64-28 there in the fourth quarter in that one. He'll miss the second shot. Rebound going to be saved in, but Camacho just couldn't hold on to it. Great physical job there to keep it in by Beachy, but Camacho couldn't pull it in.
Oh, yeah, I tell you what, you can't lack the effort right there that Quincy Camacho and Coy Beachy just showed.
I'll see who's checking out here. It's going to be Flanders and Camacho. So going with more of a shorter lineup here, trying to get something going. So West Holmes set up their press. Across the timeline, might have been a moving screen down there. Beachy going to give up the foul and send someone to the line. Looking underneath there from Briggs, it almost looked like he set the screen while he was turning, but guess who's going back to the charity stripe?
Yeah, perfect 8 for 8 right now.
Gets the ball for his first attempt, and he'll make it. Flanders' time on the bench short-lived.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Edinger just does such a great job of getting to the hold. He's got that knack of getting fouled inside that key, and you know what? Good free throw shooter, easy way to make some points.
Gets the ball for his second attempt, puts it up, and he got it. 57-42. They get the ball into Sprang in the corner. Sprang pass to Troyer. Troyer trying to get it over top for Beachy. He'll save it to himself again. Needs some help. Trying to find Flanders, too strong, and it'll be turned over. Flanders goes headlong into the wall. Or are you thinking of remodeling or building a new home? Visit Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek. They have a large selection of carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl, and hardwood flooring. Financing is available. Call Bear Carpet One today at 330-852-3890. Right wing side for Baith. He drives in, kicks it out. Ediger wants to drive in, kicks it underneath for Jenkins, who will put it in for 2.
Boy, beautiful little underhand tap pass.
Jenkins with 11 points. And a whole lot of them have been here in the second half. 9 of them in the third quarter. Meanwhile, a foul going to be called on Ediger, his third. And that'll send Knight to the line.
Preston Troyer, I believe.
And it looks like Ediger going to check out, which might be welcome news by West Holmes, now trailing 59-42. If they could get a few minutes with him on the bench, I'm sure they would take it. Troyer's first attempt is nothing but net. 59-43, 109 to play here in the third quarter. A lot like we saw in that first game at Ashland. Each team playing pretty good basketball. West Holmes just haven't been able to hold on to the ball very well as Troyer goes 2 for 2. Quickly the other way, and that pass going to be taken away by Sprang. Sprang trying to get the fast break. He got tripped up on his own. And now across the timeline, here's a 2-point basket. It'll rim its way through by Brady Booth. Across the timeline now is Flanders. Going to kick it to Troyer. Troyer on the left wing. Finds Camacho up top. Under a minute to play. Now under 40 seconds to play, third quarter. Beachy back up top for Sprang. Left wing side, Camacho. Back up top for Flanders. Flanders looking, going right wing side now. Sprang, 30 seconds to play. To the near side for Troyer. Troyer dribbles now to the right wing side for Sprang. 23 seconds to play. Sprang wants to drive in, puts it up off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Baith. Baith 1-on-4 the other way, gets through all of them. Now goes up through contact, count the bucket and one. Beachy's going to pick up his fourth foul.
Boy, very, very strong individual Gabe Baith is.
They've held him to just 6 points so far tonight, and he had over 30 in the first matchup. As the bonus is up and good. And when you've got a player the caliber of Baith who can dribble through all 5 of your defenders on one time to go to the hoop, it's hard to stop him. Kicked out to Flanders, and the ball's out of bounds. Sprang, I think, wasn't sure if there was he or Flanders on the wrong page with that pass. He was trying to figure that out.
I'm not 100% sure. 25 turnovers so far tonight for West Holmes compared to 8 for Ashland.
2.2 seconds to play here in the third. They get it to Baith. Baith going to throw it up, and he will miss that one long, and that's how we end the third quarter. After 3, it's a 20-point lead for Ashland, 64-44 here on WKLM.
Bowman & Byler in Millersburg is a local certified public accounting firm qualified to meet your business and personal financial needs. When it comes to managing your company and investments, it is important to have a professional advisor who can handle a variety of services for you. We can assist you in developing and attaining your business and financial goals and objectives. Please come see us at 161 North Washington Street, right next to the Kilbuck Savings Bank North Branch, or give us a call at 330-674-8222.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
(64-40) the lead for Ashland here. As we move to the bottom of I'm already in baseball season, Don. We're in the fourth quarter.
Bottom of the ninth, huh?
We're in the fourth quarter. West Holmes basketball out of the break. We'll move it to the right wing side. Here's Yoder. Now here is Sprang up top. Sprang, bounce pass into Troyer. Troyer underneath to McKinney. He wants to turn, throws it up and got 2. West Holmes was outscored 31-13 in that third quarter. Long 3 on the way, no good on the attempt by Emmons. Rebound brought in by Troyer. Troyer going to give this one up to McKinney now. McKinney gives it up. Here's Flanders driving in, kicks it on the right wing side. 3 ball on the way. Troyer rims out. Yoder, though, offensive board. Tries to go up through contact, loses the ball, and Baith will pick it up on the turnover. Baith across the timeline. Steps back, now goes back up top for Ediger. He wants to drive. He'll get called for the walk. TMK Farm Service offers a large variety of quality feed for your farm animals, household pets, and exotic animals, including being a dealer for Kallenbach, Amperian, and Mills. Organic feeds, animal supplies, water softener pellets, ice melts, and so much more. TMK Farm Service, locations in Sugar Creek, Berlin, New Bedford, and their organic facility in Holmesville. Here's Sprang across the timeline, going to kick it down onto that right wing corner. And back up top now for Sprang. Here's Troyer on the left wing, working against Baith. Back up top for Flanders. Right wing side, McKinney. McKinney looking, dribbles up top, back for Yoder. Back to the right wing side for Sprang, trying to get it inside for McKinney. Baith came in and knocked that one away. He'll take it across the timeline himself. Baith going to give it up now for Bates. Back to Baith on the right wing. College three for him is nothing but net.
Boy, I tell you what, that was a deep three from the Knights logo in front of the bench.
67-46. Down to Yoder. He's going to kick it out. Troyer thought about a three. Dribbles up, finds Flanders. Flanders back to the near side for Troyer. Troyer looking, finds a cutting McKinney who puts it up. Can't get it to fall though. And the rebound going to be brought in by Bates. I think West Holmes might have just lost the touch here a little bit.
Yes.
Across the timeline, Bates going to kick it on that left wing. He wants to drive in, puts it up, and he got two more.
Boy, he's in a rhythm right now.
He's got all 5 points of the fourth quarter so far. 69-46 the lead. Sprang across the timeline to McKinney in the corner. Back to Flanders. Flanders wants to drive, kicks it out for Sprang. He'll drive the lane. Throws it up, no good. His own rebound going to be knocked down, and a foul going to be called. And they're going to get Edgar on that one, his fourth. Edgar right now with a game-high 25. McKinney has a season-high 18. He has the ball taken out of his hand off the inbound by guess who? Baith. Now here's Edgar driving through, kicks it underneath to Davis. Now up and around the horn. Baith, another long three. That one's no good. Flanders with the board. He'll lead Troyer, who takes it across the timeline. Finds McKinney. McKinney wants to add to that season high. Kicks it out. Here's Sprang, and he goes up and down. That's great defense there for Davis. He had the perfect jump to get right in front of Sprang.
Yes, he did. 29 turnovers for West Holmes so far compared to 9 for Ashland.
I don't know if Sprang was trying to jump fake there and just left his feet or what happened. Across the timeline, here is Baith into the corner, driving through now. Dished underneath. Troyer punches it away. Will reset. Baith driving in. Through contact. Count the bucket and one. Yoder going to get called for the foul. Baith has a chance for three the old-fashioned way.
I tell you, he's coming alive this quarter.
71-46 the lead for Ashland. And it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for the West Holmes Knights. They started off, they couldn't miss a shot from downtown, and it just unfortunately they cooled down and they couldn't hold on to the basketball.
That's so true, and that third quarter was their sort of demise. That's the fallout.
Baith has the ball to take his bonus shot. Here it is, got it. He has all the points so far for Ashland in the fourth quarter. They lead 72-46. Ball almost taken away again. Sprang has it. Gives it up to Yoder. Yoder finds Sprang, who just got across the timeline. Troyer for three on the right wing. Back iron, no good. Rebound going to be brought in by Reed Emmons. He'll give it up to Baith. Now to the near side, Edgar. Edgar going to dribble through, turns, now kicks it out. Baith for another long college three. Got it.
Why, that's some deep threes he's been launching up here and making.
75-46 across the timeline. Too high for McKinney to come down with it. Another West Holmes turnover, and that is 30.
Yeah, not going to win a whole lot of games with 30 turnovers, even though, I mean, we came out, shot well, but you just can't keep letting those turnovers keep piling up.
75-46 the lead. So across the timeline again with Baith. Gonna try to get rid of it to Edgar. Ball's gonna be saved out of bounds, and nope, it's off of Ashland on that far side. Just kind of three players all running into each other in that corner.
I think Yoder was the one that tipped that. Marshall Yoder tipped that, and that's when the three guys went for it and knocked it out.
Troyer in the backcourt, working against Baith. His pass tipped, but Yoder gets it. Gets past one, now gets Troyer across the timeline. Troyer almost lost the ball, finds Sprang in the corner. Back up top for McKinney. McKinney kicking Yoder on the left wing side. Yoder dribbles up top. Going to give it up top for Troyer. Troyer had the ball poked away by Baith, and he'll dive for it. He ends up going out of bounds with it, and Troyer and a little bit of pain on that far side. I don't know if maybe he hit his head on the floor, or if he just had some bad contact, some contact with another player on his way down.
Boy, he's holding his head down.
We will take a quick timeout for this injury on WKLM.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Well, Preston Troyer was able to get up and walk off the court under his own power. I imagine his night will be done after being hit there, after some contact on the far side. Evans going to drive in, loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be West Holmes basketball underneath the hoop.
Good hands by Coy Beecher right there. Knocked it off of his leg on his way up to shoot.
75-46 the lead for Ashland. Here's Yoder in the backcourt. Yoder across the timeline finds Beachy. Beachy has the ball knocked out of his hands by Baith, but Baith was on the sideline. One of the few times we're able to say someone out-maneuvered Beachy in the air. And substitutions coming in. I'm going to check with you here. That number 5 is checking in. What was his name again?
Carson Graber.
Graber, okay. I wasn't sure if I got the last name right. So Graber has checked in, as well as Brandon Briggs and a few others. Baith staying in there as of right now. Left wing side, Sprang puts up a 3, no good. Rebound brought in there by Brady Booth, who has 2 points. Here's Baith across the timeline, kicks it on the right wing side to Booth. Now Baith with another 3, no good. Rebound brought in by Camacho. Takes one dribble, will give it up to Yoder to take across the timeline. Yoder going to kick on the right wing side from McKinney. McKinney dribbles up, now underneath finds Sprang, puts it up through contact, no good, but a foul. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, Nate Sprang's just a little upset at himself. He knows he should have made that basket even though he got fouled. Good cut by Sprang. Good look by McKinney as well.
75-46 lead for Ashland. 3 minutes and change to play in this one. We'll check. I believe it's probably a final from Claymont right now. It is a final, as the first is good there from Sprang. Highland defeats Claymont 71-32. Second attempt is up and no good that time. Offensive rebound, though. Brought in by McKinney. Camacho misses the shot. Now Baith with a board. Stretch pass underneath. Too strong for the man to hold on to. And that will be another turnover on Ashland. West Holmes ball with under 3 to play. Yoder's across the timeline, going to hand this one off to Sprang. Sprang finds Beachy on the left wing. Beachy inside McKinney, back out to Camacho. Thought about a 3, now goes right wing side for Yoder. Back up top, Beachy. Beachy wants to drive left wing side, spin around, gives it up for Sprang. Sprang through contact, kicks it back out. Beachy, he wants the 3, got it.
Oh, 1 for 1 for Coy Beachy.
We don't see him take a lot of 3s, but we know he can hit him when he's open. Left wing side, here's Graber. Going to give it back on the right wing. 3 ball on the way. Rims out from Baith. He gets his own rebound. And now a foul called. And we'll see who picks that one up. That is going to be number 5 on Beachy. He'll foul out with 2:12 to play.
One of those freshmen going to get to come in now. Looks like Jaden Baker.
Jaden Baker going to check in. Beachy had that 3. He had himself a pretty good day out there defensively and just keeping the ball in play.
Yes.
Ball's lobbed up. 3 ball on the way from Booth. No good. Camacho, no. Rebound yet. Now Camacho has the rebound. He's going to give it up for Baker. Baker across the timeline. We've seen him handle the ball well in the JV games. Finds McKinney underneath. He'll miss the shot. Offensive board and putback is good by Sprang. 75-52 now. Sprang will end up with a takeaway, as it looks like all the starters are now off the floor for Ashland. Driving in, Sprang, count the bucket and one.
Good left-hand finish, good strong finish.
As Jenkins going to pick up his third. Jenkins had himself a really good night off the bench tonight.
Yes, he did. Very active player for Ashland.
And we're going to get some substitutions, some young blood coming onto the court. Looks like Colton Taggart as well as Cole Troyer checking in.
Well, we got 6 players still in there. Okay.
Now Yoder checks out. Sprang gets the ball for his bonus attempt. Puts it up, got it. Well, don't forget to stay tuned immediately following tonight's game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IGA. Phoenix Price reports on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Across the timeline, that was Jenkins going to kick it on the left wing side for Graber. Now back up top onto the left wing for Booth. Booth pass up top now to Graber. Graber wants to drive through, steps back right wing, resets up top. Now Jenkins driving in. Jenkins goes back up top and around the horn. Left wing 3-ball on the way. No good on the attempt there from Sajarto. Rebound going to be brought in. Was that Cole Troyer on the board?
That was Colton Taggart.
Colton Taggart. 3-ball on the left wing is going to rim out on the attempt from Taggart. Rebound brought in by Jenkins. Quickly going the other way now. Here is Booth. Gives it up underneath. Count the bucket and one for Graber. He gets himself into the book wearing the wrong jersey. That's just one of those ones I love. You know, I don't know if he just forgot his varsity jersey at home, but, you know, it happens to everybody at some point. He's just got a little bit of a different jersey on tonight. Second attempt is good. And a timeout called by West Holmes. We'll go ahead and take it with them with under a minute to go. We'll be back on WKLM.
And I'm alongside Scott Rody from Rody's IGA, and they're helping you get ready for this.
Hold on, wait a minute, Matt. I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to say that.
What are you talking about, Scott? You mean I can't say this Sunday is this?
No, we can't say that. It's copyrighted.
All right, now I get it. But I can say that Rody's IGA has all the items you need for your big game parties this Sunday, right?
Sure can, and great sale prices, too.
All right, stop in now through Sunday and get ready for this.
Matt, not again.
Sorry, I mean the big game at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
As the cold weather is coming, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Jesse McClure with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having a rodent control service done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep those pests out. Holmes Pest Control, where quality service still counts. Call us at 330-674-9094. Thank you. Take back control.
West Holmes basketball, they'll end up losing it. No, Flanders saves it, finds Troyer underneath, misses the shot, had the rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with West Holmes with just under 40 seconds to play in this one. 78-55, the lead for Ashland. Not where we thought this game was going after the first quarter, Don.
No, but those turnovers are what did them in.
Flanders lobs it in. Camacho has it. He wants to turn, puts it up through contact, no good. Rebound is going to be, no, we're going to have a foul underneath, a push by Braden Briggs.
Well, somebody's going to, I think Taggart's going to go to the line shoot too.
No, that is not a shooting foul. That is team foul number 4 on Ashland. So West Holmes basketball to the right of the hoop. They'll get it into Troyer. Now onto the right wing side for Flanders. Flanders dribbles back, goes to Baker up top. Now around the horn to Taggart. Taggart back up top to Troyer. Now Baker. Baker, right wing side. Flanders under 20 seconds. Finds Camacho inside. He'll put it up for 2.
Boy, he's tough to stop if he gets the ball right there at the block. Drop step.
Sorry, go ahead,
Just
Don.
drop step, easy layup.
Graber lost the ball, but a West Holmes foot on the line. It'll stay with Ashland with 4 2/10 of a second to play in this one. Ball inbounded to Jenkins. He's just going to hold And that'll be it. Final score, Ashland 78, West Holmes 57. Stay tuned. We'll come back to wrap her up next on WKLM.
Join us at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware for the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th, save on brands like Whirlpool and GE. And shop with confidence, knowing our appliance team services what we sell. Visit us online at keimhome.com, at Keim Home Center in Charm, or at Keim Mount Hope Hardware to learn more and shop the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th.
Wayne Holmes Health is now part of the Premier Pharmacy family, giving us even more ways to serve you. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm pleased to announce our acquisition of Wayne Holmes Health in Worcester, allowing us to offer a full line of home medical equipment, including hospital beds, lift chairs, scooters, and more. We also offer home modifications, including stair lift and ramp installation. Rental and delivery are both available. Stop in and see the new display at our Berlin location, now located inside of German Village Shopping Center, or visit us in Worcester at 720 Winkler Drive to see our full line of medical and home modification equipment.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan, it's how we do business each and every day. I'm Matt Miller, president of First Federal, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Millersburg Tire Service is open for business. That's right. When you finally dig out of the snow and realize your tires just aren't up to par, it's time to head to Millersburg Tire Service. They still have winter tires in stock, and if they don't have what you need, they can get it the next day. Plus, they've got a great selection of light truck and SUV tires, and even tire chains ready to go. Find them on State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Proudly celebrating 73 years of business this February. Open today through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Millersburg Tire Service. When winter hits, they're ready.
Final score in this one, Ashland 78 and West Holmes 57. West Holmes actually was the leader in this one originally. They ended up winning or leading after the first quarter 22-14, but Ashland outscores the Knights 19-9 in the second frame and went into halftime leading by 33-31. The real damage done in the third quarter. The Arrows outscored the Knights 31-13 to take a 64-44 lead and didn't look back. They outscored West Holmes 14-13 in the final frame to win by the final score of 78-57. Leading the way for the Ashland Arrows, I want you to take a guess who it was. We said his name a whole bunch tonight. That was Paxton Ediger. He finished with 24 points tonight. Another great performance for him as he shot 8 of 11 from two-point land and a perfect 10 of 10 from the charity stripe. After that, 18 points each from Gabe Baith and Garrett Davis. Baith shot 2 of 7 from downtown, 5 of 8 from two-point land, 2 of 2 from the stripe. Davis shot 2 of 3 from downtown and a perfect 6 of 6 from two-point land. Kingston Jenkins added 11, most of those in the third quarter. In fact, 9 of those in the third quarter. 3 points from Carson Graber and 2 from Brady Booth. West Holmes on the other side, they end up being paced by both Keston McKinney, and Nate Sprang. McKinney for sure had a season high. We think it might have been his career high with 18 points as well. He was 2 of 5 from downtown, 6 of 8 from two-point land, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Nate Sprang, 18 points. He was 2 of 4 from downtown and 4 of 8 from two-point land, 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. After that, 11 points from Preston Troyer, then 4 points from Coy Beachy, who fouled out with 2:12 to play. 3 from Marshall Yoder, 2 for Quincy Camacho, and 1 for Hudson Flanders. Got us to our final score of 78-57. Now here's Don Hall with the final team numbers.
Thank you very much, Jake. Behind the three-point line, West Holmes 9 of 23, 39%. Ashland 4 of 24, 17%. 2-point field goals, West Holmes 10 of 24, 42%. Ashland 26 of 34, 76%. From the charity stripe, West Holmes 10 of 15, 67%. Ashland 14 of 15 for 93%. Total rebounds, West Holmes wins that, 29 to Ashland's 28. Total turnovers, West Holmes 32, Ashland with 14.
Well, Keston McKinney will miss out on a rebound, or a double-double by 1 rebound. He had 9 rebounds tonight, 3 of those on the offensive end. Sprang had 7-2 on the offensive end. As we said, a season high for McKinney tonight, maybe a career high. Meanwhile, Nate Sprang has eclipsed the 15-point plateau for 14th time this season. I had to count that real quick there. In fact, I should have just said he's only been held to single digits 3 times this season. That might have been the easier way to put that.
Yeah, pretty consistent there for Nate Sprang.
So with that win, Ashland will improve their record. They are now 12-7, 10-3 in the OCC. And they're either still in second place or in first place, depending on how the Dover and Mansfield senior game has gone. I haven't heard a score on that one yet. Meanwhile, West Holmes drops to 4-14. They're now 1-10 in the Ohio Cardinal Conference. The final thoughts on this one, Don?
Well, I mean, West Holmes came out blazing. All right, and Ashland took West Holmes' best punches in that first quarter. All right. But Ashland regrouped, came back, sort of ran West Holmes off of the three-point line a little bit, at least contested those three-pointers, all right, and sort of shut them down after that. And then they put that press on, and that was it for West Holmes. I mean, with 32 turnovers, and a lot of those, I mean, maybe I should start keeping that track, but I don't know how many just turn into easy layups for Ashland.
Well, it's going to get a little bit harder for West Holmes. Out of the frying pan into the fire with Dover, their next game. But I would say their last 3 games might be winnable games against Lexington, Worcester, and Manchester.
Yeah. I mean, the battle with Lexington over there, they were, I think, Nate Sprang, I don't think, played that game.
He was out in that game.
Right. And then Worcester was a great game down here first time around. And then Manchester, I think they're a pretty decent team this year. I think they might even be leading the Pac-7.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't looked at the Pac standings for a while, but
yeah, they're close to the top of the Pac standings. So they're always a good, well-coached team.
Well, we can find out real quick. That'll be interesting to see how they stack up with Manchester. Again, if you haven't heard, that game got moved off of its original date, and I can't think of the one that was what it was moved to.
It was moved from a Tuesday to, I think, the 20th, February 20th on a Friday.
You are right. Manchester 15-3, 9-1 in the Pac, leading the way, and that's with a very good Orville team right behind them.
Yeah, Orville. I mean Northwest. I mean there's some good teams in that Pac-7.
Okay, well, Don, any final thoughts in this one as we wrap this one up?
No, it's another good film. I mean, you can learn a lot from this. I like the fact that West Holmes was able to play a lot of younger guys again in here, getting some good, meaningful minutes. With Camacho and Yoder, the 2 sophomores, they're gaining a lot of confidence at times. But I tell you, there's times where you're just going to have to go up, put your arm around them, and say, hey, you made some mistakes tonight, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. You got better, all right? So, and just you keep that attitude, and I think good things can happen.
Okay, we got a few thank yous to send out before we get out of here. Of course, Don Hall, always great to work with you. Also, our producer on site here tonight on the video side, Jaron Aber, and our videographer, Abby Jones. And back at the ranch tonight, pushing all the buttons, making sure you hear us on FM 95.3 and around the world at WKLM-FM.com. That was Phoenix Price. One more time, the final score in this one, Ashland 78, West Holmes 57. For Don Hall, Jaron Aber, Abby Jones, and Phoenix Price, I'm Jake Seidel, signing off, reminding you to stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow here on WKLM. Have a great night, everyone.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.